Hello, my name is Dwayne Chapman, co-founder of 3LO, the Living, Loving, Learning organization, and president of Tycoon Magic, just in case you don't know nothing about me. I'm about to give you some information about stimulus funding and how to get your business some funding as well, along with the grant, $10,000 grant. First of all, if you don't have a business or an entity or whatever you want to call it, I don't know why, because you can start some for as little as nothing. For example, a sole proprietorship costs nothing, just the knowledge of. Okay, now the SBA has disaster loan funding from the first stimulus funds still available, but not only that, the HEROES Act is looking to pass. So that's another $3 trillion. 10 billion alone is going towards businesses. So if you don't know how to apply for these loans, pay attention. Now, I know some of you are saying small business loans, a local branch, Key, Chase. I advise you to try online banking such as PayPal, Circle, Cabbage, Square, any of these online bank entities because they're smaller. They want you. Most importantly, if you have a PayPal account and you're showing transactions, this will build your chances to get business credit from that online entity. Also, if you have a PayPal online account, you can switch that to an online banking for free. And once you show multiple transactions, this enables you to receive business credit from online banking. And you can receive this faster than from Chase or any of the local branches. I guarantee it. I personally went to the Small Business Administration site myself, sba.gov, and I printed off the loan application just so I can better get a feel for it. Yeah, you have some that are online, but I'm the hands-on paper and pen type, old-fashioned. I do the online too. But what I did was I downloaded the U.S. Small Business Administration Disaster Business Loan Application. It's self-explanatory. It tells you how to, depending on what business you have, how to fill and apply. But I'm gonna show you a much easier method, something that takes seconds and stress off your day. First of all, like I said, download the U.S. Small Business Administration Disaster Loan Application. You're going to need the cover letter. That's requesting the $10,000 advancement before your loan is approved. So this $10,000 grant does not have to be paid back. Why not? Give it a try. That should be a cover sheet. Second, your U.S. Small Business Administration Disaster Business Loan Application. Number one, are you applying for economic injury? This is if you're not renting or you're not an owner, but you're a business. You know, due to the COVID-19 and the hardship times, a lot of us have lost money, lost funding, lost affiliates, postponed business. So this falls under the category of economic injury, EIDL. Number two, you're going to sign organization type. I'll put nonprofit, excuse me. Number three, your application's legal name, not your personal name, your entity's name, your business's name. Number four, your federal EIN number. Five, if your trade name is different, put a different name, but if it's the same, leave it blank. Don't play with it. Number six, your business phone number. They will have to contact you. You want to put a phone number in. Number seven, your mailing address. Put in your mailing address, self-explanatory. Skip down to 10, an alternate way to contact you. I chose email. You can put your cell phone in. If you have a fax, that's fine. They need to be able to contact you. Once you apply for this, it may take 2 to 3 weeks, but so what? You're waiting on a $10,000 grant, and if you're approved for the loan, much, much more. So, come on. Number 11, business activity. Our nonprofit is Youth Corps, so Youth Corps, for example. 12, number of employees. Pre-disaster, you're going to fill in the blank. 13, date business established. Ours, 2010, 2/1/2010. So that just, for example, current management since, active or explain. The next page, Number 18 is all that you should fill out. Once you fill those out pertaining to what your situation is, skip to signature, title, and date. Next, the 4506T form. Number 1, you're going to fill in your organization. 1B, entity EIN number. Number 3, address. 4, if you had a previous address. Number 6, the transcript requested. Nonprofits are 1023, for example. You're going to skip down to 9, year or period requested. So you're going to go back 3 years prior and put those from front to the present year. So for example, 12/31/17 will be the first bracket and date. 12/31/18, second, and so on. Sign and date, phone number. Suggested format, schedule of liabilities. Business's name, date of schedule, no creditors, 00, sign and date. Next, you're going to have some type of proof of your entity being incorporated. You may use a certificate of the Secretary of the State, actual forms, send a copy, tax forms, something of a sort, just showing proof of your business. Next, you're going to need a statement of income for 2020, the year 2020. You know, roughly around when the disaster struck, the pandemic began. So I would say January, February, up until present. Simple. Simple. That's it. Personally, I would apply for all, with all. Cabbage, Circle, Square. If you have a bank that you business with, business banking, I would apply for, because application asks you, have you been approved for a loan? So if you haven't yet, you're not lying. First come, first serve. I recently received a call from PayPal, one of the representatives, inquiring about an email I sent them. Because like I said, you can apply online as well. You can apply at www.loanbuilder.com/PPP/loan/application. And this is the PayPal address sent directly to my email. So I'm giving you the game for free. I'm giving you the links for free. The paperwork, I'm giving it to you for free. And all I ask that you would do is subscribe. Hit like, use this information. You have nothing but time. Secondly, the HEROES Act. Now, $3 trillion. $3 trillion. The second stimulus check will be $1,200 per head of household, $24 per couple, $1,200 per dependent. State, $500 billion in funding. Local government, $370 billion in funding. Tribal communities will receive $20 billion in funding. U.S. territories, $20 billion in funding. A continuance of $600 a week, beginning July the 31st to January, continuance of unemployment. So, this HERO Act, very heroic. $200 billion for essential workers. This grant is given to businesses to give a raise, a bonus, however they choose to do it, to their essential workers that stay and stuck through the fight. $75 billion testing for coronavirus. $175 billion to assist renters and homeowners make rent mortgage utilities. $10 billion emergency disaster assistance grants for businesses. $150 billion local food banks. $3.6 billion vote by mail funding. $25 billion U.S. Post Office funding. Tax credits for businesses. $100 billion hospitals and medical providers funding. $75 billion for schools and universities. $600 million federal plus state prisons to stop the spread of coronavirus. So, I went over a couple things, a couple facts, a couple ways to get your business some money. Plan ahead, like I said before, to get an entity, to start an entity, you can do it with nothing. LLCs, 150, nonprofits, maybe about 1,200, give or take. It's been a while since I incorporated mine. But the point is, if you need help with this, just email me at tycoonmagic@gmail.com. That's TYCOONMAJIK @gmail.com. And everybody's a tycoon.